Hey, today is September 9th. Good morning to you and welcome on in to Daily Cards Live here on ClaibsOnline.com. I'm Joe Roderick, joined by Bob Ramsey, and we are brought to you each and every day by Munganast, St. Louis Acura, and Royal Banks of Missouri. Rammer coming to you earlier today than we usually do, so no lineups for the game, but a good preview of the series this weekend in Pittsburgh. It's Cardinals and Pirates for 3 games. Not the last time they will be in Pittsburgh, as they will finish up the season here in about 4 weeks. They will finish up the final 3 games in Pittsburgh, part of a 6-game series, home and away against the Pirates. So
the schedule maker. Oh man, look what's left over. Just put them at the end.
Well, that's the 3 games are from the beginning of the season. Yeah, moving there. But you know what? I don't think anybody has benefited more from that than the Cardinals, getting to face the Pirates for the final 6 games of the year. It's, you know what? You look at it this way, 9 games left against the lowly Pirates on the season. The Cardinals, I mean, they are in the driver's seat right now, looking at a nice playoff position, looking at winning the NL Central. And you can knock a few games off that magic number starting tonight and this weekend.
Yeah, the Cardinals are going to win the division. I've declared it, and I won't even think of the alternatives and what it would take for them not to win the division. But the more important thing is playing better and getting more consistency, and this is what they got to be striving for in these last 20 whatever games it is. They've got to strive for consistency out of the bullpen. Wainwright knows what he's got to do to be more consistent, and they've got to get more from the offense. We were lamenting for about 4 or 5 days. They weren't getting a ton out of the top 2 in the order. And then yesterday they get Edman and Donovan on 7 or 8 times, and only scored once, I think, with those guys. Ended up scoring 6 runs, which is good. You're not going to have the same thing happen every day, but getting some more consistency, being on the attack from the beginning of the game, as opposed to kind of being back on their heels and sluggish and then finding a way to win. That's good. Finding a way to win is good. You tip your cap. You did that, but you want to be the aggressor. You want to be the team pushing from the opening pitch and pushing hard.
Remember, I want to talk. We mentioned him yesterday a little bit, but O'Neal Cruz, the hot young rookie that the Pirates recently called up, 23 years old. The numbers that he's already been putting up this season, 13 home runs on the year, with an OPS of 708, and when he hits home runs, he hits home runs. This is not a guy that's getting cheated or sneaking the ball over the wall by any means. He is hitting absolute moonshots when he does. But this is a guy that's going to be the key to the future of the Pirates, and it's going to be our first real look at him, getting to see him on our TV screens for multiple at-bats this weekend. And when you look at his stats on the year, I mean, you see a guy that has huge holes in his swing, just huge flaws in his swing that any pitching staff, any kind of organization that puts together a plan can see what not to do against him. Rammer, he is hitting 282 against fastballs this year, 138 against breaking balls on the season. That's, I mean, you get a pitcher that can throw a curveball for a strike. He doesn't see a fastball all weekend.
Right. Well, and you want to challenge a guy. You don't want. I mean, he's a 200 hitter, so I think you still want to attack the guy. Now, how do you attack him? That's the strategy that it's up to the pitching coach and the pitcher and the catcher to sort of figure that out. But a 23-year-old, you don't a 200 hitter. I don't think you try to have to be perfect and pitch around and be careful. I think you got to go after them. I think you make a mistake when you're playing a team like the Pirates and you're afraid to attack, I think that's when you get into trouble, because then they sense it and then they start, you know, you make a mistake to a guy like that and others in their lineup, they can do some real damage. And by being back on your heels, game plan wise, it can get you into real problems.
Yeah, just to show just how special of a player he is, because he is and he's going to be.
Well, wait a minute. He apparently has special tools.
Okay,
that's as far as I'm willing to go.
All right. But when you look at some of his numbers, when you dig into StatCast and you see the names that he is grouped with right now, with some of the things, some of the tools that he has, his max exit velocity right now, he is tied for first in all of baseball for max exit velocity with Shohei Ohtani and Giancarlo Stanton. That's not bad. Other guys that are just a tick below him: Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's good company to be in as a rookie in baseball. And then when it comes to his speed, he's also top 10 as far as the fastest clocked players in all of baseball. Actually coming in at number 10, Wynton Bernard, number 9, Bubba Thompson, 8, Tim LaCosto, Jake McCarthy, Jorge Mateo, Trey Turner, Corbin Carroll, Jose Siri, and Bobby Witt Jr., the only players in all of baseball that are faster than Cruz. So you have, as you mentioned, as you corrected me, the tools are there for him to be a really, really special player in this league.
Yeah, and if the Pirates were competitive, he might not even be here now. But if you're the Pirates, why not, let's get him up here, get him playing. And so when we are ready to compete, in theory, in a couple of years, he has established himself, become, had major steps toward being the player he can be, and you're ready to compete at a high level. We'll see if the Pirates get there, but it's a great start getting him going.
The Cardinals tonight will be facing Roansy Contreras, a 22-year-old pitcher making his eighth, what is he? I had it up here a second. Making his 14th start of the season. Rammer, the numbers on him: a 3.41 ERA over 74 innings pitched. He has allowed 10 home runs on the season in those.
Cardinals faced him once, I think, and hit him okay. Not a lot of didn't hit any home runs, if I recall. Hit him okay, but another one of the young, talented guys on their team. And I'd like to see the Cardinals come out and be really aggressive. I don't know if Edman will be hitting second again, or do they go back to Nootbaar? Does Burleson get a look? But get left-handers in there. I wouldn't mind just for the fun of it to see Donovan Burleson 1-2 and see if you can generate something there. I think that'd be interesting. But we'll see how Ollie wants to play it a little bit later. But whatever you do, get on base and make them pay early.
Right-handed hitters actually hitting 24 points higher against lefties against him. So maybe this is another game where you sneak Albert into the lineup and you try to get another home run in a ballpark that he has hit many, many home runs in during his 20+ year career.
You and I differ on that. I'm not trying to get him at bats to get him a record. I'm trying to get him at bats for us to win. So we have a little bit different approach on that, but often the two approaches can meet. Yeah. And tonight might be one of those times that it would meet.
You talked about it last night when we did the show. The bullpen yesterday just didn't show up. There were some guys that had off nights or off days, gave up a lot of runs in that bullpen. Cardinals gave up 11 runs in the game, but your main guys in that bullpen should be well rested, ready to go for tonight.
They should be. I think Ollie played the bullpen right. Those are the guys, when you're not hitting and you're behind, you put them in the game, hope they do well. They didn't yesterday, but it does set up the bullpen. You should be in great shape for the weekend now.
Yeah, and by the way, yesterday I was trying to think of the name of the pitcher that the Cardinals have lit up this year. Yeah. It is Bryce Wilson. Bryce Wilson was the name of the pitcher that they scored a lot of runs against in back-to-back starts for him too. May 22nd, he gave up 7 earned runs in 1 1/3. And then about a couple weeks later on June 14th, they gave him another start against the Cardinals. He went 5 innings that time, giving up another 7 earned runs on 10 hits. 3 of those 10 hits were home runs, but he pitched just the other day on Wednesday, so he will not be facing the Cardinals this series. The Cardinals will go with Miles Mikolas tonight against Contreras. Tomorrow in the Saturday afternoon game, we're going to see Saturday night game, we're going to see Jack Flaherty going against JT Brubaker.
Excited for that one.
And then on Sunday, it is Jose Quintana against Mitch Keller for the Pirates. So that's 3 right-handers.
That could be real interesting. Keller he's capable of good stuff. Quintana against his old team. There could be some interesting storylines in that one on Sunday. Hopefully you're going for a sweep. At the very least, you hope you're going to win the series by Sunday. So Sunday could be a lot of fun.
We will be back with you on Monday to recap the series and get you ready for the Brewers. Cardinals. Next 10 games, all against National League Central teams. 3 against the Pirates this weekend, 2 against the Brewers, and then a 5-game series next week against the Reds. Some opportunity there to really shrink that magic number and get it down pretty close to the single digits before they have to head out west for the Dodgers and Padres later on this month. I
was going to say, you don't want to look too far ahead, but that Cardinal Padres could be a little bit of a preview of a first round. So we'll see how it goes. There's 3 teams for 2 spots in the wild card right now. So it'll be really interesting to see how it develops.
That's going to do it for today's Daily Cards Live, brought to you as always by Munganast St. Louis Acura and Royal Banks.
314-212-1500. That's the number to Royal Banks of Missouri to get you started down the path of whether it's a new mortgage, it's a refi, it's a home equity credit line. The bankers at Royal Banks are there for you to be your partner and help you find the financial success that you seek. Royal Banks, where better service means better banking.
He is Bob Ramsey. I'm Joe Roderick. We will talk to you on Monday right back here on Daily Cards Live here on ClaimsOnline.com.
St. Louis Acura has an unbeatable selection of new cars arriving daily, like the all-new 2023 Acura Integra. We also have a great selection of over 200 pre-owned and factory precision courtesy vehicles with finance rates as low as 1.9% for 36 months with approved credit. And we've added Saturday service hours to our newly renovated service facility. Don't forget, we'll buy your vehicle here at our dealership or from the convenience of your home. St. Louis Acura, better than ever for you.